Now, imagine getting scammed and then proceed to call your scammer your role model. Unbelievable? Believe it. Yo, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to talk about Bandile and how we are slowly making progress towards Bandile actually doing the right thing. Hopefully, right? Hopefully. But today, we're going to talk about a new victim. And it seems like these victims, they just keep coming up. And it once again speaks highly of Bandile's character. But before we get there, I want to thank today's sponsor, fxgt.com. Now, fxgt.com is a fully licensed, regulated broker that offers you a 50% welcome deposit bonus and then an unlimited loyalty bonus where you'll get 25% on top of your deposit after your first deposit, right? They also got a 10% loyalty crypto booster, 0 swaps, 5% minimum deposit, 24/7 support to make sure that all your questions are being answered. And they got various accounts that you can choose from. I will leave a link in the description box below. Make sure to check them out and get started trading with fxgt.com. Now, Bandile announced yesterday that he is going to drop the price for the Smurf charger to only 1,000 Rand. Now, this comes after it's charged. This comes after a price tag of 12,000 that it got dropped to 1,000. And he said, I've heard your cries. I don't think you've heard anybody's cries. I think you know why you're selling it at 1,000, because it's the most useless thing next to the head remote that was ever invented. And I'm glad that people are starting to see how useless this EA is and how useless you are in terms of markets also. Now, today, Bandile has scammed this gentleman also before. Now, we're going to go through the conversation where he called Bandile my role model. Now, the conversation starts here. Away, bro, I'm saving up to get your robot. And it seems like everybody is just saving up to get this EA from Bandile. And now that the EA seems to be freely available to the public, hopefully people will be able to get their hands on it and see that it's actually not working. Now, he says away. Okay. The client then says, aware, what's the difference between the PC copy and the mobile copy, and which one would you recommend? It really doesn't matter which one is going to recommend to you. Either way is going to make money. I'll tell you what the difference is. The PC copy, free to install. The mobile copy, you have to pay a monthly subscription on top of the 4,000 Rand that you're going to pay. Bands make a dance. Any case, client then pays Bandile 4,000. Now, I believe that this payment was made after they were on a call for 3 minutes. As you can see, there was a voice call for 3 minutes. Straight after that call, Bandile then sends the banking information. The client makes the payment of 4,000 Rand, and that was the biggest mistake that you have ever made. Now, the client says, away, I send it. Did you get it? Voice call, voice call. Now the paranoia starts to kick in very early. Bandile then sends the client the link to the Smurf Paid 1.0 that I am in as well. And he asks Bandile, can I email it and then save it on my laptop? This one, voice call, voice call. Bandile sends a voice note. It's bad enough. Away, because there's a young problem. What exactly do you define as a young problem? In any case, client says, bro, why is it not allowing me to paste the robot? Because it's already there. I copied it from the Telegram. Client then says, you know that I'm tired now. I'm going to go sleep. I'll video call you later today, dog, because the PC and MacBook, there's a differences. Now, let me tell you something very quickly. The thing is, you guys are very quick to pay, and once they have received your payment, that is when you have to kiss your importance goodbye. Because once you've made the payment and they've got the money, they don't really care if they have to reply to you or not. That is why I say these scammers, they really think that they have an upper hand in this industry by just taking people's money and think they're going to get away with it. See, the law's got a strange way of catching up with people. Whether it's today, tomorrow, the next day, eventually the law will catch up with everybody. Any case, and then now the client's going to go back up and then come back down again, right? There's the proof that the client paid the 4,000 Rand to Bands, and then the conversation continues here now, right? Client says, I'm going to sleep now. And then the client then wakes up the next day. They send a voice note. He says, client says, let me show you what's going on so you can help me with my problem. Client then sends the message. He tries to call, no answer. Then you see, I would have really appreciated if people can just be more like play the voice notes. Let's hear what's going on there as well. So that is the email I think you were supposed to send um to get the account linked. Okay, then the client says my paste don't work. I know that's how it looks on MacBook. The client then says I just check, can't paste anything. Better I just save for mobile copy. That will be way simpler because now is the PC is messed up. It's either I buy a new PC or just add to get the mobile copy. And then the client paid him 500 Rand for the mobile copy. Now remember that he doesn't really pay for the mobile copy. He basically just pays Bandile to have the EA set up onto his cell phone, right? So there's there's a platform that you use that you pay a monthly subscription fee to that will host the EA on their site for you to be able to use it on your smartphone. And then they're talking about levels over there. I'm not really sure what levels they were referring to. And then the client tried to call him. Bandile tried a video call, client call. Did you speak to that guy yet? Voice call. Then unlock profits on the go. I think this is the website. Yes, eaconverter.com. So that's the website that you have to go to. You have to sign up. You have to load the EA, and then you link your and then you log in with your phone to be able to use the EA on the phone. So he paid Bandile, but there's no mobile version. It's the same thing, right? And then the client tried to call multiple times. The client then funded the account. Tried to call Bandile all day. Nothing happens. I think Bandile then tries to call the client. Sorry, this guy really literally just skip through this call. Then they try to call each other. He says, "Hey, my network was tripping. I was washing dishes. I funded. What are you saying?" And the client sends his email address. That's the license. You guys can take it, see if it works. Add license key. And then this is basically how it looks, right? Once you have it on your phone. Allowed symbols, is where the client can add which symbols he wants the EA to trade. Another missed voice video call. Then they called each other for 1 minute. Then there was a client trying to call for, okay, it's on, let's wait for trades now. Are the trades going to start today? The client confirms he had put everything in there. Client then asks, bro, does the bot trade automatically to different lot sizes, or was this Tabu who did it, right? I don't know who Tabu is. Away, bro. So you said the robot will start next week. 3 days is passed. I'm sure it's configured. And that is what I've been trying to tell you guys. I have given you guys the access to the EA that you can find on Trading Hub's Telegram, and people will be saying the EA doesn't work. That's the whole point. This thing is useless, and I wanted to prove a point to you guys that don't waste your money to buy it because it serves no purpose. Okay, and then the client just talks to himself after Bandile not really replying. He tells Bandile, my role bottle. The client then keeps talking to himself. I wanted to ask you, So then the client starts talking to himself, still talking to himself. Bandile throws a missed voice call. Get the client. Don't forget, I'm still here. And then the client, Bandile then says, you ready to download? Away, waiting for mine. Open trades. Client says waiting for trades to open. Not this again. Away, bro. It's open trades yet. Is there a problem? There. So the client waited for the EA to open trades, and then he just started talking to himself again. And this is why I say once they have your money, then you can forget about it, right? Then you can forget about the contact and the conversations and everything. And the problem is you guys are too quick to pay. You are very quick to pay. You see now the client is talking to himself. My robot's not working. You guys are way too quick to pay these guys. The lies that they are putting out there for you to see, knowing that it is impossible for any automated system to perform at the level that it does there. Because if it did, trust me, then Ban sends a voice note away, and then the client is just going to keep talking to himself again. Now I don't have to pause this for you to see. It's just a person stressing tripping, losing his mind because why? He doesn't know what's going on. You see? Talking to himself, Bandile, I paid for your robot, but it hasn't worked. Now, all of you had said the same thing, and that's the point that I was trying to prove. Guys, moral of the story is, right? Anybody who has committed fraud, who has scammed anybody, they need to be held accountable. They need to be held liable for what they did. Now, I don't care because I personally do not fear any scammer out there, right? So you guys have to be very careful with your money. First of all, don't fall and buy stuff without making sure that, in fact, just stop buying EAs. Okay, stop it. Guys, that is it from my side. Thank you for your time, and as always, cheers for ears.